Hey YouTube, this is the Rabbit with a really quick and easy card trick performance, and I'm going to do a tutorial on it. But because this is a self-working card trick, the tutorial won't be very long. It's originally called What's the Time, but I just renamed it to It's Magic Time, because, you know, it is a magic trick after all. Alright, now this is a completely shuffled pack of cards. It is completely impromptu, and you're going to need a spectator, but because I don't have one in front of me, I'm just going to use a card box. I know that sounds really weird, but I'll explain it in a little second. What you're going to have the spectator do is just to tell you when to stop. Say they say stop there. Alright, now I'm going to give them a packet of cards, like this, just a small packet, and put the rest of the deck aside for now. So we have this small packet here, and what I want them to do is just shuffle it. And I really am shuffling. A spectator can actually do this. And they can shuffle it for as long as they'd like. And give it some cuts. The whole jazz, okay? They can just mix it up as long as they want. Then you're going to ask the spectator to cut off a small portion of cards. So say this is the portion they cut off. Now here's the remaining portion of cards. They can shuffle that up. And again, this isn't a special shuffle. The spectator will be doing this. Alright, they shuffle that. And now they have to memorize the bottom card of this pack. In this case, it is the Jack of Hearts. Once they've got that memorized, they're going to put it back on top of the deck. Now, you're not looking at this while they're doing that. Alright, here's where the cool part comes in. So this is the amount of cards they cut. We're just going to put that on top of the card box. Alright, this is why it's called It's Magic Time, because with these cards we're going to form like a clock. Alright, starting from 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, it's a clock. Now we'll put the rest of the deck aside. Now we're going to go to the pack that they cut over here on top of the card box. Now again, they cut this amount. You don't choose how many cards they cut. Your back is turned. Let's see how many cards they cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 cards. So they cut 9 cards. Now we're going to go back to our clock and count 9, starting from 1 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And at 9 o'clock, the card is the Jack of Hearts, the card they had to memorize at the bottom of the pack. Alright, because this is self-working, the tutorial will be very simple. But the trick is truly amazing because the spectators don't really see you doing any sleight of hand. So it's very, very cool. As done in the performance, this is a completely shuffled pack of playing cards. Alright, the spectator can even shuffle it if they'd like. And then you're just going to dribble down the cards and ask the spectator to say stop. Say they say stop here. You're going to take the bottom half and bring it to the top. This does absolutely nothing because the cards are already shuffled anyway. It just gives the illusion that they chose at random the spot. Now, as in the performance, you're going to give them off a little packet of cards. What I was doing was counting off the top 13. Alright, remember that number, 13. So I counted in packs of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. You're going to have to do this very fast so that it doesn't seem like you're counting. Once you have the 13 cards, you're going to lay them in front of the spectator and put the rest of the deck aside for now. Now, because I don't have a spectator in front of me, you can use this as, let's say, their pocket, because they would put the pack that they cut later on in the trick in the pocket. So now they can actually shuffle the cards up as much as they'd like. Alright, then they're going to cut a pack of cards, let's say this much, and they're going to put it in their pocket, for example, just the card box for now. Now this is the remainder of the pack that they didn't cut. There's only about 5 cards here. Now they can mix these up as much as they'd like. Alright, and they can take a look at the bottom card. Again, you're not looking at them while they're doing this. So in this case, it is the King of Diamonds. Once they have this, you're going to tell them to go back to the actual deck and put the pack on top of the deck like that. Now at this point, you do not know how many cards they cut or the card they had to memorize. So then you're going to tell them, keep the cards in your pocket, and now we're going to make a clock. You can even do some false shuffles, but you can't change the order of the deck at this point. You're going to make the clock with 12 cards. You're going to start laying out the cards closest to you, so 12, then you're going to go to your right, like this. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Try and even them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, then you can lay the rest of the deck aside. Now you started here and you go all the way around and end at 1 o'clock. You're then going to ask them to take the pack of cards that they cut and count them. You can count them on the table. I just counted them in my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They cut 8 cards. Alright? Now you're going to start at 1 o'clock because keep in mind you laid them out 12, 11, 10, which means all the way here is 1. They cutted 8, so you're going to start from 1 and go to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you follow the steps correctly, it'll always be the card they had to memorize. And that's the trick. It's magic time. I really hope you guys enjoyed my performance and tutorial. Please rate, comment, and most importantly, subscribe with a thumbs up. Down there, I have a contest number 3 running for all of those who want to enter and haven't heard of it. Please click on this link over here, or you can just view it in my video list. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Wrap it up.